What's up, everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm. And I'll ask you guys, you ever had one of those days when you go out to do something in the shop or outside and you're expecting to just get right to it, and that doesn't happen because garage door opener doesn't work for the shop, and then you can't find the key to open the door? Well, I found the key to open the door, and then I had to try to figure out what's going on in the shop. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the door to open. I couldn't do the hand release to open the door manually. None of that stuff. So, y'all, my Saturday wasn't starting out real good, and that's all I've done so far. But I thought, well, I'll go ahead and start the mower and take it out the other door. Well, then the mower won't start. So then I have to plug it up to a charger. So I hook the charger up and I plug the charger in, and there's no electricity. So part of the shop has electricity, part of it doesn't. That's why the door wouldn't open. So I get an extension cord and I run it across the shop into another plug. Nope, didn't work there either. And then I took a good look at the plug itself. It had the little button you push, the kind of plug that you put in a bathroom or next to a sink. So I push the button, and the light on the garage door opener goes blinky blinky. Y'all, at some point, either yesterday during a storm or in the last week during a storm, it tripped a breaker. It did trip the actual breaker because I reset it. And then I found the plug that needed to be set or reset, so I did that. So sometime in the last week, it got tripped, and I'm glad that that's all it was, because I ain't got time to mess with trying to figure out how to get electric back. So anyway, I don't have to. Next time electricity is out in part of the shop, I'll just take a look at the first at the breaker and then at the plug and see if it just needs to be reset. So, disaster averted. I got the door open, and I got the charger on the mower right now, and I'll get to mowing here in a little bit. Kelly's cleaning the car out right now. We are actually preparing here in another week or so that we're taking a road trip, and so we'll tell you about that later. We're just ready to get away for a little bit. We'll celebrate my 50th birthday on the road, and which is coming up on the 25th of July. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, we'll be on the road celebrating that. Anyway, so I got some work to do. Kelly's going to do some finish up cleaning the car, and then I'm going to get out here, try to get up some sandburs before I mow. And then I got to mow real good, try to get the whole thing done so I don't have to do it before we leave in a week. So the forecast coming up this coming week, y'all, it's hot. A couple of days, 100 or more, and not a big chance of rain. So if I mow today, by the time we get back in a couple of weeks, it'll need mowed again, but it's not going to be super ragged. So as far as that goes, how many of y'all let your grass grow tall and only mow it occasionally? How many of y'all manicure it like all the time? Does anybody have any prairie grasses or indigenous grasses and things growing in your yard? Has anybody gone back to a prairie or just the regional natural grass or anything like that? Let me know down in the comments. I've seen some videos recently of people trying to go back to what the landscape used to look like and keeping prairie grasses and stuff. Now, if you're not on a prairie, then that wouldn't work. But anyway, just let me know. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Got some stuff to do, and I'll show you a little bit of it. I'll talk to you here in a little while. What up, girls? Oh, I had to get some more scratch for the chickens last week, and I finally bringing it out here. Broody, our broody girl, Pearl, she has, so 2 months ago she was broody for a month, and then all of June she was okay, and then here in the last couple of weeks she's been trying to be broody again, where she will be on the nest all day, and every time that we would come out we'd put her down in the run. And so for a week or two that's how she's been. And then yesterday all of a sudden she just decides she's going to come down and not be broody anymore, which is, oh, that's good for us, because man, it's been, the other day it was a heat index of 114, and she did not need to be sitting on the nest. She is under the shade here, back here under the trees, but still, y'all, that's hot, even with the vent window open. So we're just glad that she decided to come down and not be broody. So anyway, I'm gonna put their scratch in the trash can over here and give them a little treat, and then I want to show you guys the pumpkin vines that they planted here a couple months ago, or in the spring, and so I want to show you how that's growing. So we give them some boon worms that we got. It's pecking order backyard poultry food, and we give a little bit of that. I do every morning usually, and I'm a little late today, but anyway, they're gonna get a little bit of boon worms, and we get these at Atwood's, all the major big box stores and Tractor Supply, and yeah, all the farm stores, they got stuff like this. It's maybe not the same brand, but if you got chickens, try it. Either grubs or black soldier fly larvae, or yeah, any of that stuff. They like it. Didn't work right, did it? Alright, I got it. Maybe. All right. Come on. How's your water? Ah, your water's good. Feed's good. Okay, no snakes today. No snakes today, y'all. Good deal. So I said no snake today because earlier in the week came out here to check on the chickens and check the eggs and stuff, and right over here. Right over here in that nesting box, all wrapped in the crate there. Pearl was sitting right there, but wrapped in that blue crate right there was about a 4-foot rat snake. And I've been part of a Oklahoma snake identification group on Facebook for a while. So, and this particular snake I had seen before here in the yard. And so I knew that it was harmless as far as non-venomous, but it's like, we can't leave it in there because it'll eat the eggs. And so Pearl was sitting right there, snake was over there, so I got the snake out and it went on its way. And then I was like, how in the world did the snake get in here? Because it's really secure. And you got right down here, I don't know if you can see that right there. Last winter I snipped the wire mesh so I could put a plug in so that I could have our heated waterer, and that's the only way I can see where the snake got in, was through that hole, because I didn't bend that back down and secure it. So now I have it bent back down, secured with wire. We have not noticed that the snake has been in here at all. And besides, even if it did, it would not be able to get out if it swallowed an egg. So anyway, took care of that. And yeah, all right, so let me show you guys. Let me lock that back because we don't want chickens getting out. And let me show you here the pumpkin plant, or two pumpkin plants that are still living. We had one that died pretty early, and we had one that broke off here a month ago, 3 weeks ago or so. But we've got two that are still growing, and they are stretched out 10, 12 feet, 13 feet, something like that. So hold on just a second. Right there. Look at that. Look how beautiful those are. Because the girls right there planted it, fertilized it, and we got some nice flowers. It puts on flowers all the time, but nothing has grown out of it. Nothing has come of it. So there you go. We got the pumpkin. I don't know. We'll see if we get any fruit. We're just enjoying watching it grow to see if it does anything. And if it does, that'll just be a bonus, but this is just for fun. I'm kind of surprised it has grown so well, because we put hardware cloth down and it's half inch. It's just a half-inch opening, and that grew up through there and still survived. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, all right, guys. Well, so I've done the mowing. I dug up some sandburs before I got started, and y'all, there were so many sandburs. I was not even able to get a fraction of what I needed to get before I filled up my chicken feed bag. And if I would have just kept at it, it would have taken me all day to dig up all the sandburs. Y'all, some of the patches of sandburs were, gosh, I don't know, 10 foot across. A couple of them probably. So it just was not worth my time. So I just mowed them over. And I hate doing that, because that just broadcasts the seeds, and then they're ready to get ready to grow next time. But whatever. Anyway, so Kelly has gone to get us some slushies from Sonic, and she's about to pull right here in the driveway. So I will, I'm gonna go enjoy that, and then I will see you guys here in a minute. All right, so Kelly did make it home. We had our slushies. Kelly had a cherry slush. I had a grape slush, just in case you wanted to know. And my idea was to get back out and finish up a couple of things, and after we sat and had our slushies and enjoyed a nice breeze blowing through onto this, I don't even know what day it is. It's middle of July, whatever. Let's see, 17th maybe. I don't know. Let me check. No, the 15th. I was way off by 2 days. So 15th day of July, halfway through. 90 degrees, y'all. And we were sitting under the carport, shade, breeze blowing. It was really pretty nice. But out in the sunshine, it just feels hot. And it was humid this morning. The humidity's still in the air, so it feels warmer than what it is. Let's see. I got this app on my phone that work had us download last summer, because if you remember, if you were, I don't know, not everybody was mega hot, but we were super hot last year, and it's just a heat index. Okay, so that's all right. So the heat index, see if you can see this. It's only 92. The heat index is only 92 today, and right now it's showing us 88 degrees. So that's not too awful bad. But the other day, heat index was 114, and it was miserable. And so today was very nice in comparison. And for July, for the middle of July, you couldn't ask for a much better day than what we've had today. The sun is warm, and I was out in the sun a lot because I was on the mower, but we're going to call it quits for outside today and just do a couple things tomorrow. We got church dinner, and then we'll see what we can do in the afternoon. Get some stuff done. We're going to do some stuff in the house, but we're going to take a break. We're going to sit, enjoy the air conditioning, and maybe watch something on TV, and then see if we can get anything else done inside. So who knows, we may wind up running to town and going and getting some groceries. So anyway, you guys, I'm sitting here in the door of our garage, and if you've been watching, then you know we have a swallow nest just right up here. And so I'm sitting here watching them, and they are, one is on my car, and it's like, I don't know, we don't know what to do, because this guy is in the doorway right underneath our nest, and we're kind of freaked out. So that's all right, they can be freaked out. Like I said before, once the summer's over and they move on, we're gonna tear that down and then hopefully keep them from building next year, because they just make a mess. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It wasn't much today. Nothing new and exciting, but let me show you. I did stop on the way back in just now. Can you see? I want to dump it. We got 3 eggs today. So girls are laying. Classic egg shape right there. So anyway, we're excited because we're still getting eggs. I told you earlier that Pearl was acting broody for a couple of weeks again. She is now not being broody, but that caused us to have smaller numbers the first part of the month, and that's okay. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes they'll lay more, sometimes they won't. And Kelly has water glassed some eggs, and as we finish out this video, I will put up I'll just have a little video clip of the water glassed eggs that she has done and show you what that's looking like, and give you a little clip of our sauerkraut and show you how that's doing. So anyway, I'll throw those up right now as I'm finishing up the video. And you guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope y'all are having a great summer. I hope July is treating you right. If you have kids, you only got a few weeks. School's going to start again, and that's just crazy to me. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate that if you would do it, and ring the notification bell so you know when new stuff comes out. Y'all have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next video.